Hi and welcome back, and what we're going to look at in this video is a little bit of research into some of our chosen niches. And in the previous video I asked you to look at the 5 niche ideas that more or less came to the top, and you may find you got 4 or 6 or 7, but these areas seem to be jumping out the page from when I did the exercise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with these at the moment and do a little bit of further research using several different sites. I'm going to use JVZoo and ClickBank. But there are other sites that you can use, and we will mention them as we go along. I've been an eBay seller for about 10 years now, and I also sell on Amazon, so clearly that's one of the things that came up with me doing the exercise. And the other one was product creation, which indeed this is what I'm doing now. Educational resources for science and technology teachers. Well, let's just call it education because there's a few bits and pieces that I really want to show you here. Making money online. Now, that's actually quite a wide one. So that might be something worth investigating a little bit further to see if I can get away from the sort of eBay niches and that type of thing, of which I've got lots of products in the pipeline anyway for. And the other one was astronomy. And there's not really a great big market for that in the areas that we're looking at. So what we'll do is a little bit in the way of investigation. But before we do that, what I want to do is to show you some of mine, and I will say just some of my products that I've created in recent months and years. And let's start off here, and I'm going to show you this one because at the time that I record this is yet to be released. This gets released in just over 2 weeks, and it's my course Plug-in Auction Profits about trading on eBay. And if we go down there, we can see that this is ready to go, and that's one of the products that I've created. Now inside that product there is actually what's called an upsell and a downsell. In fact, there's 2 upsells. One of them is my Platinum program, which I actually give you 10 eBay niches to be able to work in, 10 really hot niches. And if you don't take that, which is $37, you can take the downsell, which is $27. And upsells and downsells are a very important part of product creation. And when we come to do the product creation module, I'll show you exactly how I do that. And I'm mentioning it now because it is an important thing that we need to get into our minds, that we do need to create these as well. And the next one is my e-publishing roadmap. And if we look at the e-publishing roadmap, that's my complete ebook publishing course. And it's mostly about Kindle, at least the front end product's about Kindle. But I also show you how to do illustrated books in great detail as part of the upsell, and also how to sell on eBay as well. There's the product I created for Easy Auction Income 3 with Steve King, and this is Profit from Posters. And I want to show you again, as you can see, it's got a familiar theme to all of this. And one of our upsells was this Platinum program. And the Platinum program is $197, which is a very, very high ticket. Or you can get it on a monthly basis for $37. And this is what's called a sales funnel. And we will go into some depth about sales funnels as well. Show you just a few more. And I want to show you this one here, which is 12 Roads to Success. This is an earlier product of mine. This is 2010, so it's 6 years old. This is a product that I've done what's called repurposing content with. In fact, I've sold it for literally 6 years in different forms. I've broken it up, and we'll go into some depth about that a little bit later on. And here we've got a HTML template, which is a very simple way of doing it, and this has just been using a HTML editor actually to put the images in and also the text. Most people don't do that nowadays. They produce a membership site, the like of which I've just shown you in the previous few tabs. This is a way of doing it. It's quite a legitimate way of doing it. It's a very, very quick way of doing it as well. So if we just go down there, I'll just show you some testimonials there. And there's the graphic relating to the product. Then a few years ago, I moved into a few other niche areas, and I want to show you just a few of them. I went into Kindle publishing. So I've produced quite a large range of books under different pen names and under my own name in these particular niches, and I'll show you just a few of these books here. And the first one, this is a little bit of nonsense that I've spent a few years working on. I collect pictures of spelling mistakes on signs because they really make me laugh. And I put together this little book here. It's called Did I Read That Right by Brad Spilling, okay, which is me and the photographer here. And it's just a collection together with some pithy comments of these silly signs that you see, and that was very, very easy to put together. On a little bit more of a serious note here, we've got my first ABC animal book, so it's about education by Anne Lamb. who is also me. And if we look even further apart, we've got How to Buy an Astronomical Telescope. This is by me with my real name. We can go back to eBay, as we always seem to come to. That's me again, under my own name. And this is a book that I put together called eBay Success Secrets, which is taken from a chapter of 12 Roads to Success. So that's sort of the range of activities that I involve myself in. There are a few others. I've done some print books as well. But the point is that what I'm trying to do is to look at those areas that I've got a great interest in. Because if you work in an area that you haven't got a great interest in, you're not likely to finish the product, or you have little enthusiasm for finishing it. So when you decide to choose a niche, it needs to be something that you're really enthusiastic about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 5 niches there and go along to JVZoo and ClickBank and have a look at just some of the offerings there. And as I've said previously, I'm going to put together a product very quickly indeed. So I'm looking for something very, very specific indeed. Something that I can understand straight away, something I've got a little bit of a knowledge about, and something that allows me to cut the product creation time down to a fraction of what it would normally be.